Real talk. Alright, Pimp. We're out here chilling, but I was gonna get on Call of Duty, but I was watching Pwn Stars play it earlier, and it looks like they changed the game types again, and they took away the small map one, so there's no reason to even get on the game. So, which is unfortunate, but oh well. Y'all be sure to check out the new Work Week video, Real Talk. It's actually pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie to you. But, well, yeah, because they recycle these now. I mean, they have been for a while, so you can get this bullshit again, but it's unfortunate. I'm hoping, like I said before, I'm hoping that they kind of abandoned. I mean, they didn't abandon this game because they're still changing the stuff, but, you know, it's nothing new. So hopefully that has meant they've been working on an actual third game instead of this, but who knows. Alright, let me just I'll use this thumbnail. Or actually, well, yeah, I'm just gonna use this. Fuck it. Because, I was gonna use a screenshot of one of Wings' tweets where, recently he was talking about, like, the hardest, or, well, he wasn't talking about, he responded to a tweet that was talking about what's the hardest game he ever played, and he responded with weight loss. Well, oh, man. That sucker is literally just a troll to himself, but see, it's moments like that where it's obvious that Wings hates him, just doing bullshit for attention. So, see this, I never do, but I guess I might as well. Actually, make sure one of each. So, I never even unlock those because they don't really matter. But reroll that bullshit. Chomper, all right. Chomper. From I wonder if they're still making the Land Before Time movies, because I haven't seen or heard of them for quite a while. Because I remember it's been a very long time now, but they used to come out with a DVD. I don't know if it was straight to DVD. I assume it probably was, of different ones, but because I only really ever watched kind of the original ones. Like I can't remember the last one that I saw. I want to say it was like Littlefoot traveling with some other long necks or whatever. But I remember like the one, like the last one I remember when it came out was the one with like that purple and yellow ichthyosaur, or however you say it. I'm not sure. Is it ichthyosaur with the actual th in there? I'm not sure. But I think it was like purple and yellow with that, because I think I actually saw that movie. But I don't remember if we had that on DVD or not, because we had all the other ones like on VHS, but that one was on DVD. I'm pretty sure that's like the last one we had purchased. Man, I always liked the one with the one that introduced Chomper. I'm pretty sure it's the one with those two Oviraptors, or I think that's what they were, or how you say it. It's not that big of a deal, real talk. Alright, we'll get started here in just a second, real talk. I guess I might as well just search now while I'm trying to do this. So, sometimes it can take a little bit. But yeah, earlier I was watching it on 2x speed, but there was this angry video game nerd rise and fall video that was like 6 hours long. I watched some of it yesterday and the rest of it today. On 2x speed, so it only took 3 hours to watch, but so I was never hold up. Hold up. Oh yeah. Alright, let me turn this down real quick then. There we go. Alright. But yeah, cause I never really watched any of his content ever, especially like back in the day either. But like I've watched a couple of his videos. But it was a pretty good I guess history of it. So but I can't remember the name of the channel. That's pretty good though. Especially, I mean, for somebody that has more or less never even seen any of the angry video game nerd videos. So, for the most part. Alright, let me see what these challenges are real quick. Not that, but this, like, blasters, explosive. Oh, see, that's the one that's kind of annoying, because you just gotta jump out the thing, but yeah, that's pretty straightforward, so there's no reason to even use the mech right now. Alright, where are these champions at? Real talk, hit him with the pistol grip. Real talk. Damn. Looks like I didn't even kill him. Okay, I should probably track one of the missions, but it's not really, you know what I mean? I'm not out here fiending for the bulbs or anything. Gotta wait for this so I can get some damage with it. And I realize I do gotta get the kills with the mech, but I guess I just thought about that. Technically, I should just use it and then, you know, detonate. But what you spitting at, boy? That sounded like Kratos. Not really. That's like a really like IQ on negative, boy. Oh my lord. I'll do some Pepsi, real talk. No, but today we're kind of just chilling. There's not really much going on. So I could just use this and then detonate it as soon as, you know what I mean. You can only get one per detonation to count towards it regardless, so. And there's nothing for any of the other mech abilities, so unfortunately it kind of looks like should be good. Yep, that's one. All right. That's one, real talk. But yeah, we can get into the wings conversation here in a second. Because, he has officially, well, he kind of already admitted it because they were showing old clips from back in the day, but they'll be like, oh, that's the Shock Talk podcast, real talk. But, he admitted it once again while he was chatting with his so-called neighbor. So, if y'all haven't seen that, I didn't watch, like, the whole, I guess, interrogation, if you want to call it that. Because some of his neighbor, as one neighbor was sneak this, and you know what, like, he was actually sneak this in, like, the whole interview, to be honest. You know what I mean? Because, Wings was right when he said it's kind of obvious that the guy is just looking for clout all day, for a drop of clout, real talk. Trying to wait real talk to get a little extra damage while they're hit by that. But yeah, the guy was definitely, like, even more crazy than Wings, to be honest. He's one of those goofy goobers. What the hell? Ah, that was world's worst throw that you'll ever see. The worst throw in the history of imp throws. But let me check these real quick. Alright, so we almost got the gravity grenade one. See, that's just, it is what it is. And then, oh, the impact, or impacata is actually vanquish them. Oh, okay. I was mixing up this one and this one. So basically, this one's really simple. So, gotta get the kills on the ads with the Impaka, or, I don't know. No one says the abilities anyway, so. I should actually use this now, because the ads usually get cleared out on boss waves really quick, so I try to use this here. I did not expect them to rush in like that, but hold up, let me just get one of those kills with that real quick. Hold that. One off, that's tough. Hey, it's tough right there, real talk. Unfortunately, it might. Oh my lord, that bishop! No Wendy's chili bomb! At least I got the one. Hold that. Oh, I was trying to. I had barely any health, so I was trying to finesse, but. Fuck your mama. Let's do this now. Yeah. Let's use this on the boss, because I get a little damage in. Alright. That sec will probably take care of that, so I'm not gonna see where a wave of ads is coming in. Like I said, Sucka is struggling, so I probably might have been able to do it. Alright. Real talk. Alrighty. Now that that one's out the way, now we just need. I'll just put this on. We should be able to wrap this one up. Oh, I should have did the oh, whatever. Don't know what challenge I just did, but Trying to just finish this up. I know they're hitting the base, obviously, but just finish this bullshit up. There we go. That should be a good amount to add to the tally. See if we can't, that guy killed him. See if we can't snatch up a couple more of these. Yes! The explosion radius for that is actually way larger than I thought it was. Another to the tally. A tally. Something, so I add her to the tally, I don't know. Hold that. Oh, but yeah, we're just chilling, because I'm probably only gonna play this for a little bit, but I felt like hopping on something, because right now we're kind of just, waiting for Elden Ring, which comes out in 10 days. Technically, kind of like 9, because it'll come out midnight, but probably chasing down the super bean wherever. What sick is that? Yep. Well, it does absolutely nothing. Say it again. No. Okay, man. Trying to. I was trying to grab it for the countdown. Well, I don't know why I said countdown, but I guess countdown to the challenge, but you're not making no sense. Real talk. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna exit to see if we can, you know what I mean, bees again. Even though we have the other ones, the plans to do as well, but, I'd rather see if we can wrap it up. I'm actually going to use some of these just in case it goes over the limit. The human limit! Super Mario Bros. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like the only one that I have left that's not more or less complete, because there's hella ones I don't have on here, as you can clearly see. As it seems like, unfortunately, I mean, I guess there is still a chance that they kind of revive this game when they go to announce Garden Warfare 3. You know what I mean? Because what they did, well, it wasn't to announce anything, but in the second game, like way after they pretty much stopped supporting it, they just randomly came back and then added that tree character and then that goat character for people to unlock. But I don't know. I don't even remember what the last thing I bought with the Rainbow Stars was, to be honest with you. So I wish it would show like what, I don't even know what I was gonna say. Yeah, there's that bullshit. Well, about the she bullshit. Real talk. I did not poison that water hole. Alrighty. Well, Somebody pulls in the water hole. A gardenator. Yeah, mama's a gardenator. Alright, I'm gonna go with this. Because, I guess I could've went with that, just 'cause, you know what I mean? But, so that's the thing, they should have changed it so you could swap whenever, you know? But, alright, this is the one that's kind of annoying. And, oh yeah, this is the one I never even finished, because heel-friendly oaks that relies on somebody else playing, you know what I mean? So I pretty much just do this one, and then that one. So, I guess there is one in this lobby, but I'm not gonna, I don't care enough to do that. Just deal some damage real talk. Or I guess I could, I mean, I could go for that, but I don't know. It's not as bad as the healing one, but I was trying to, I was hoping the entire thing wasn't going to get obliterated like that. But... That tree's out there naked, what the hell? Watch. Sucker ain't got no skin. Like the people in Fortnite, this sucker ain't got no skin on, he's the default skin, real talk. Ain't much to talk about, to be honest. I mean, I guess I never talked about the recent UFC event yet, but I mean, it honestly wasn't even that good. Because, the co-main event, the guy wanted to win one, but it was kinda, you know, it was probably the best fight on the card, but it still wasn't that good. And then the main event was extremely predictable, like, oh yeah, it goes to round 5, and then Izzy wins. It's kind of like, oh yeah, he won, but like, it's pretty boring watching his fights nowadays. But, and if John Jones would stop, you know, ramming his car into pregnant women and actually fight a UFC fight, you know what I mean? But, it's like I was too busy trying to smack talk people on. That's like a stays trash talking on Twitter, but he hasn't fought without cheating like his whole career. Like, what the fuck? Goofy ass. With your goofy ass. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen too. Maybe he'll carry it over there. Yes, he did. Yeah. Sorry. So I made the video quite a while ago now, but talking about how John Jones can never be the GOAT ever, no matter what. So he's already way too tarnished. Even if he would come back and literally beat every fighter in the world, yeah, it's still 8-inch chief. That 8-inch chiefy chief. I don't know though. If you would just, you know, not have been a fucking dumbass retard. But, whatever. You know he's shook to fight Francis. You know he was sitting there praying that Serial Gain somehow beat him. You know what I mean? Sucker was gonna go on Twitter like, oh, this dude ass, y'all want me to fight him? That's like a dog shit. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean there, pimp. I don't know. And I was like, oh, I want to fight Stipe instead. Okay, buddy. Sucker is hoping that Francis actually does leave the UFC. So they're like, oh, Francis was dodging me, real talk. Yeah, okay, buddy. You're the goofy ass that ain't fought in how long could you get caught with a million different things. I mean, here pretty soon he'll probably be exposed as a pedophile. I wouldn't be shocked. But like, John Jones exposed as a pedophile. I'd be like, well, I told you. Oh, shit. Now, let me see, because we got one of the challenges. I'm pretty sure it's the... Yeah, that one, alright. So basically just kill stuff and... Oh, yeah, that's why I forgot about that. Why that one was AIDS, because you have to kill 100. So that's... We're probably not going to do that. I'll probably just deal the damage with the weapon and then see if... I mean, I don't know. We probably won't be able to get that experience one this round. Pretty much guaranteed, but... Did I get it? This 5,000 is kind of crazy. But I mean, it's not meant, you know what I mean? It's meant to take multiple uses of the character to do the challenges. Alright, there we go. That one's done. Now I can pretty much... I guess, because there's no... I'm not going to waste my time going for 100 kills with the sap thing, you know what I mean? Like, sheesh. But I won't use it, but, you know. This would be a good map to do it, though, too, kinda, because you can launch them off the edge, but... Alrighty then. Oh, that's like a... Oh, okay. Oh, at least we didn't have another scientist issue from last time. It was like, oh yeah, well, the scientist glitched inside the wall. That was funny though. See, it's kind of worth, but it's only 10 XP, so it's just like, oh well. It adds toward the challenge, but... yeah, probably won't be on all that long, but... I mean, it is only 15, but this, you know... I would've got, like I said, I would've got on Vanguard and did some more trolling, but... Unfortunately, they took away the playlist that, you know, was good. And then they replaced it with one that was okay, and then they took that one away now too, so yeah. It's all chopped, unfortunately. But it is what it is, I guess. Because the people at Vanguard Development Studios, Vanguard Development Studios, are not the bright. But who knows? And supposedly Modern Warfare 2 is gonna have a new engine. Not that that matters at all. What the? What? I saw that. It like glitched out, and I don't know if that guy was shooting it and it just looked like it did that, and then mine just randomly disappeared, or does it seem like we both shot at the but then the game thought it glitched out and only one of us shot two somehow, so it took one of them away. I don't know. It's probably not the case, but Sucker doing the disco spin? Okay. But yeah, I mean, we got over halfway, so... Bring your fat ass over here, boy. Right. See, I used to use the perk on the tree where the sap slows down enemies, so you could just like shoot it at that and just leave it there, and it would slow them down. But then they kind of nerfed that a little bit, because you used to be able to shoot it on bosses too, and I don't know if that perk was supposed to do that, but it would negate some of the boss's abilities, like they won't be able to use certain attacks, but... I don't know, we'll stay in this lobby, because then we can just switch to the, imp and finish up the imp challenges real quick. Real talk. Real talk. Pimpity pimp 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 pimpity pimp 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 pimp. Alright. 1401. Well. We're waiting for that Elden Ring. And I still haven't, looked up anything about the starting, like all the other starting classes yet, so. Alrighty. But once, because we all know a bunch of streamers and people that have connections will have the game I mean, they'll probably have the game here, like tomorrow, low-key, or soon. You know what I mean? Because the game is only a week away. So. And Seka should also, I don't know, did people start streaming the Horizon game yet? Because I assume so, because the reviews are out, but... Yeah, let me just do this real quick to get one for the tally. Alright. Unfortunately, okay, let me... Grind on me! Alright. Alright. Hopefully that gets at least 2 for the tally. Alrighty. See, they should have changed that to where, I should have weakened him for... Oh, I still gotta go, but... Change that one where if you, get more than 2, it counts extra, because some of the challenges will do that. Like, if you get 3 instead of 2, it'll count plus 2 to the challenge tally. Real talk. But we're trying to snap that up for the tally. I don't know why I keep saying tally today, but... Oh, my lord. But yeah, Elden Ring is probably going to be Game of the Year, let's just be honest. Although I saw Horizon was getting, hella good reviews, so, I mean, that's to be expected. You know what I mean? Like, nobody was out here going, oh, that game's gonna be dog shit, you know? But... Because how I build my Elden Ring character is going to be reliant on what the starting class setups and stuff are. Because what I kind of want to do, what I would actually prefer to do is a, Legolas arrow build, but I actually went farther than I thought I was going to. But, because from a couple of the videos I saw, it seems like an actual legit bow build will be viable. But we know from some of these other games that that's not always the case. Yeah, of course you spam that when I'm Just trying to do the damn challenge and now it's not letting me use this to get... So, I have 1 health left. Oh, my lord! Oh, well. I had to sacrifice for the challenge. Real talk. And by that, I mean... vanquish enemies with imp. Hata! But yeah, because I'm either going to do that, or... if it turns out that a bow build is, you know, not really viable, like it was in Neo 2, because when I first started that game, I was like, oh yeah, the bow build might be kind of, you know what I mean? Like that with the magic build, and then it turned out both of those are not relevant in that game, to the point we could make a whole build around it, so. But in that Elden Ring, if it's not, I'm just gonna go with a Gandalf. I'm calling it a Gandalf build, real talk. So, try to wait for... I should probably use this on the pack instead of, you know what I mean, the robot explosion, but... So, we'll see, and it'll be an actual full min-maxed magic build, not just what most of these hoes will probably do. You know what I mean? They'll just be like, oh yeah, gotta have my heavy armor on, and then or light armor, and stack up potions and shit, instead of just going full magic. Every point in every flask is a magical flask instead of, you know, a healing one. Because apparently, I don't know how many of them you can put into it, but you're supposed to be able to put as many, I'm trying to get these suckers closer. That's like, ran off. We'll talk. Will you get on? But, yeah, we'll see. So either Legolas build or Gandalf build. So, no. But one thing games need to copy from Neo 2, you know, like the character creation thing they had, where you could like upload your character that you made, and then you were given a character code, and then other people could download it, and people made some like crazy ones. Because I remember I used the character code for the, I can't remember the name of the character, but it was some character from Tekken that looked cool. So I don't remember her name though. Let me use this again. Oh. Hose man, hose man. Oh, well, I wasted that because oh well. Well, I didn't waste it, but I didn't get a point for the challenge. Oh well, we'll talk. Yeet. Alright, that was bad. Trying to weaken these suckers real quick, a little bit. Alright, go for it. Go for it! Ah, I didn't get that last one. Here we go, weekly for Elden Ring. I'm not gonna lie, because I did watch a review of Horizon, the new one, but I'm not gonna lie to you, it doesn't look like my type of game. I mean, kinda does, but it's pretty much just your run-of-the-mill, generic, you know, open world bullshit that has like random puzzles and no actual incentive to play on anything above easy mode, so that's the problem. I mean, I wasn't gonna buy it anyway, so Oh, well, that's like a roasted the fuck out of the pea shooter. What the fuck? But yeah, we'll see. So, because since magic is going to be like, quote, actually relevant, I kind of do just want to do a Gandalf build, but I also want to do a bow build because it will be hella fucking cheesy. Like, way more, you know what I mean? Like, if I combine the two, like, bow build with a little bit of magic, for like heals or something, maybe? I don't know. I like how they give coin bonuses for the ending thing no matter what now. I got two phones, one for the plug. I knew that second was gonna go underground too. Oh well. Trying to catch that sucker again. I like how I just glitched out and turned around and got stuck in the thing. Welp. Well, yeah, I'll probably do like 2 more rounds of this and then hop off. You know what I mean? Enough to get these challenges done. Out the way, Jethro. See, there's not enough ads to actually go for the explosion there. It's ridiculous at this point. Oh, this is this one. Freak your mama. I could have went for it there, left that one, but oh well. At this point. One more combo, whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright. Hey, we got that one now. Alright. So. Two more for the tally. For that one. Alrighty. Or actually, I don't know if that... I was gonna say, I didn't know if it was the XP one or that one, you know what I mean? Forgot I didn't have that one yet. God, his cactus ass. I almost had that one too. If only that other... Oh, I forgot I had better aim. He would have knocked it though down enough for me to get the challenge. So... That one I installed like 10 years ago. Swagger and cripple. God, his leaf shield weed ass. I'll just go for the XP. Or try to, like, I don't know. Wait for this to come back again, real quick. Oh, I didn't mean to kill that one, but whatever. Oh well. Alright, we need 6 more. A 4 for 4. A 6 more, 4 for 4. I don't know. So you should be able to change that to like an explosive grenade. You know what I mean? Like you throw it and then detonate it. Like the floatability only lasts for like a third of a second, but you can detonate it whenever you want. I don't know. That'd probably be hella cheesy. I like how I still had the most skills, even after doing that. Yeah, pretty close. Oh, we need 5 more. 5 more XP for that. What the fuck? We would have had to do the other one still anyway, so. I know we have the Chomper one as well, but that one, if I remember right, the Chomper actually has hella annoying ones. But, so right now, I'm just gonna do this one. The other ones are whatever, you know what I mean? I guess this guy is, because I probably could do the healing thing, but it also requires them to actually take damage, though. So, it's like I swapped off anyway, so. That's the only bad thing. There's like a couple characters in the game that have challenges that are really, really tedious. Like with the tree, the sap one, and then I'm pretty sure the chomper has an annoying one. You know what I mean? But so this is the only other one. And then that, see, that one would be, I mean, I guess I didn't realize that it was 30. That would probably be way easier in multiplayer. You know what I mean? So. And then the multiplayer playing as the actual acorn is more useful. Because you can sneak around and bullshit. And you can probably, some of the maps probably have AIDS little areas. Because I only played the multiplayer in this game once, one match when the game came out, and I played as the Sunflower. That was back before they nerfed the fuck out of it. I was like, oh, I didn't mean to stick that guy with that. Because, I still have that Sunflower setup video up. Because after that, they, like, nerfed one of the things, so it took more points to, put on. But it was glitched, so if you already had the ability on, it wouldn't take it off. And then it took them, like, months to fix that. And then by the time that happened, they had already nerfed the one ability, so you couldn't, heal yourself. So it was kind of crazy. You can heal a teammate and yourself at the same time. It's kind of wild. And there was one ability that was like hella good for bosses. Oh, to be fair, that was also before I knew about that pea shooter ability. So that would probably be... The pea shooter is definitely the move for like the story mode bosses. Because I assume that ability works on them, you know what I mean, where it just constantly refills your minigun if you get headshots. So that would make like the story mode stuff super... I mean, I don't know if you really consider that story mode, but you know, pretty much is. The only boss I remember, that tree boss, that's really it. And then the, I can't remember what, I think it was a vampire boss, right? The first one? When I put up the first video, because I was like, yo, the game's out already, and it's actually really cheap. So. We good over here, PIIIEMP, no doubt. I forgot the... I forgot they made a yeet one, what the hell? These niggas were trolling. I forgot about that. They did that in the OK Boomer one. I forgot about that junk. Okay, Boomer. I'm glad that meme was pretty cringy. Even when it was new. But and all the normies start repeating it again and again and again. It's just like, okay, bro. Alright, we need 100 more. 100 more XP, real talk. To get this tree. See, then, if you could switch... We did it, alright. See if you could just go over here. And then, switch characters real quick since the round is over. I thought we'd switch right to this, but like you see, you gotta like ensnare the spikeweed. That's AIDS. That one's easy. That one's easy. And that, I guess it's only the spikeweed one that's AIDS. That, you know what I mean? It wouldn't be tough, but it's just one of those things where it should probably only be a requirement of 10 instead of 30. You know what I mean? But like, let's be honest. Oh, maybe that would be easier, right? Because I didn't realize that that gives you super armor. Or just armor. I don't know why it's the super armor. WRTP reference. Forehead. The trees. The Lorax. We speak with the trees. Did you see that just glitch through? Well. Elden Ring, we're ready. We're ready, my guy. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, it probably won't, but it'd be funny if it had, like a funny gimmick for New Game Plus, you know what I mean? Instead of just the usual bullshit. Like, spice it up a little bit. Somehow, you know what I mean? Instead of, give you no incentive to do New Game Plus outside. Oh, you can use all the stuff you got again. As if you weren't just using it. Like, oh, it's interesting because you can use it in the first area of the game. Oh, okay. I'll totally play the whole game again because of that. But, so, like, because pretty much every New Game Plus out there is just a massive flop. It's like, what, the last New Game Plus I played was like the original The Last of Us, to be honest. Oh, man. Oh, sucker said, I don't know. Imagine they had like voice lines for those. Like just a giant tree just be like, yeet. Okay, boomer. Be like, what the hell? It's just, you know, it's gonna be on par with Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, you know what I mean? When regards to allowing the player to do and go wherever, and allowing for like actual creativity when it comes to movement, because that's what games like Horizon Zero Dawn lack, is actual allowance of letting the player be creative. You know what I mean? It's just like, go here, do this exactly how I want, or you fail. You'd be like, oh yeah, they let you be creative with how you kill the monsters, but not really, because all it is, you know, shoot the arrows at the weak points. There's no actual planning. They're like, oh, you can set the traps and stuff, but that's just a gimmick, you know what I mean? It's just the same, on the same tier as the hacking in Cyberpunk 2077, where it's just tacked on and you are actually at a disadvantage for focusing on it. You know what I mean? So. Plus using the, like, even if you do waste your time setting up a trap, so all that does is make the game super trivial. Because you can just do that, run away, de-aggro, do it again, you know what I mean? Even if the bosses don't de-aggro, you're still just back at square one. It's like, oh, I chunked the boss down, son. Like, oh, okay. That's like doing the sneak attack in Sekiro. You're just cheating yourself out of actually, you know, completing the game. Without being cheesy. Not that there's anything wrong with being cheesy, it's just kind of like, I. But yeah, the Gandalf build might end up. Huh? That's funny. I knocked that sucker back there for her. The Gandalf build might end up being the move, but we'll see. Because from what I've seen, I kind of doubt that any of the classes will start with a bow. But you never know. You know what I mean? Because if they don't start with one, it's kind of like, you're gonna have to wait to get one to even start playing how you want. And I'm sure like every class was gonna start with like at least one spell. Most likely. I wish there was a way to like glitch out these super bosses and avoid their invincibility phases somehow. You know what I mean? Like somehow glitch it out so you can still damage them. I mean, I've never looked it up to see if there is anything like that, but I doubt it. You know what I mean? Because you would think by now somebody in one of the lobbies would know about it and be doing it, unless it requires multiple people. But... oh, that actually did way more damage than I thought it would. Get behind me, Wonderful. I don't know. What? Alright. It's like a running in, okay. What the hell? It's like a... jumped over it. What the fuck? Alright, where's Oh, pfft. Blind alert! Alrighty, homeboy. I'm on that ass! Shoot that. Spam the out of the button. Blow it up. What the hell? Oh, shit. But yeah, I don't know if it's been... I haven't seen it on sale yet, but I assume it's either going to be like on PS Plus or something, because that Dungeons and Dragons game that I was actually looking at, and I was actually going to get, but it turned out to be like super buggy, so I never bought it. I wonder if they actually fixed it at all, you know what I mean? I mean, from what I saw, there wasn't like any bugs that made it unplayable. It's just there were some where it made the game really easy, because the AI would like glitch out, but... I still gotta, oh yeah, we still got one more thing. Okay, so we'll do this imp one, and then I might get off, and then I might do the chomper one time, but we'll see. Because all I gotta do is get a little more. Well, actually, that was enough. I forgot that we only needed 5. Second, we're losing their mind over that junk. Like, oh, we got the CGI rat face, oh my lord. But yeah, we just gotta get 6 more with the imp kata, so we'll try and wrap that up. See if I can just get a couple of the. Oh, he's. Oh well. Well, there's one. I'll just call this bullshit in, just for the fuck of it. And I realize I have the ability to, like, basically stay in this infinitely if I keep chaining the RB attacks on multiple enemies, but to regen my gas. But I'm also trying to get the, you know, actual challenges done, so. Alright, there's 3, we only need 2 more, and then we can actually mop all the enemies up with the actual mech. So. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Fuck your mama. Oh, you gonna dodge? Dodge that, pussy. Pussy acorn, boy. Get that better feeling. Elliot, was it when it comes? How the f did he not die? The fuck? Eat that pedo 445. Ho ho ho. Fat eye boys. Alright, let's do one more. The 4 for 4, one more. That's like I'm taking a jolly old time just to pick that shit. Hell no. It's gonna blow up. It's gonna steal the shit, so I'm just going to wander back here and do this back here. There we go. The imp challenges are complete. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I might screw around and do one more with the Chomper just to eat some of the challenges for it. Not that I'm going crazy for the challenges in this game or anything, you know what I mean? Because it's like, oh yeah, there's the shield for the corn character, but it's not, you know what I mean? It's a really, really bad ability. It's definitely the worst out of all the stuff they added after the launch, because, the wizard character's kind of dog shit now, but, because he got nerfed. So he used to be crazy, because you could literally stay on the, teammates basically forever before they nerfed it, but. And then the steam weapon is definitely the best, you know what I mean? Especially considering how garbage the scientist's base weapon was. But hopefully we get that Garden Warfare 3 sometime soon, you know? Because, I mean, with this game, they kind of just brought it out of nowhere, you know what I mean? And it's like, yep, it's in the store for $40 right now, real talk. And I was like, what the hell? But more game developers need to do shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, here's our game. Oh, you know what I mean? Come out and be like, here's our game. It's in the PSN store right now, real talk. But the developers, you know, they gotta build up the hype for 10 years before their dog shit game comes out. And people are like, we waited 10 years for this trash. This is ridiculous. And then you end up like Cyberpunk and have to, you know, give people's money back. I mean, Cyberpunk, it wasn't that bad. It was just the type of game where it's like, oh yeah, it gets really, really repetitive really quick. Because I actually bought it, and then I don't know how far I got into the game story-wise, but I was doing like every single mission, all the side missions and stuff. And then I'm like, oh yeah, well they're giving refunds to literally anybody, so I'm like, this game's actually pretty boring, so I'm going to get a refund. And then, bada bing, bada boom, I got my 60 bones back. Because, I mean, all I ended up doing in that game, really, was using the unlimited money glitch. And then I went around and bought every vehicle in the game. Because I figure, the trophy for purchasing every vehicle will likely be pretty rare, just because they'll probably patch the, you know, glitches to get unlimited money, and it takes hella money to buy all of them. It's also tedious. I did it just because I wanted to see all the vehicles in the game. Some of them were kind of cool, I won't lie to you. Like, it was definitely better than anything Grand Theft Auto games do. Although it definitely was not on the level of, Saints Row. Especially after they got, like, hella crazy with all their stuff. But I might actually just do this because the game, forces you out of the mech if the, well, sometimes it doesn't if it's a regular boss wave, but if it's like the super boss wave, it always takes you out of the mech and makes you wait for the recharge. And that's annoying if it's in the middle of a boss round, so. Oh, one thing they did get right about this game is the boss rounds only being, you know, one. You don't have to sit there for 10 rounds and do 2 waves of bosses, which was a very, very good move on their part. So, the play! Sorry. The Rose just runs right into it. Who are you? Oh. But yeah, I will. Well, I'm not gonna lie, it is 5 minutes till 9 o'clock, so I'm probably just gonna get off. You know what I mean? I'll save the, because there is still, you know, like this one, you got 6 days for that bullshit still. By the time that comes around, I'm gonna be ready for Elden Ring, so I'll just leave the chomper just in case I want to hop back on this game. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not gonna end up playing any of those PS Now games that I have downloaded stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'll probably eventually get on that Sonic game again, just for the hell of it. But oh yeah, just so all y'all know, if you don't know, like, the gimmick of this one, when you get turned into a goat by it, you have to run around the map and pick up one of the apples that are marked by holding square on it, so. Lots of suckers don't know how to do this boss because it was actually added. Well, I mean, it's been in the game for a hell of a long time now, but. And unfortunately, this is the one boss where the mech is useless because when you get hit by the goat thing, it takes you out of the mech, so, and there's no way to avoid it. My strategy is usually just to run as far away from everybody as possible, so I get one that, you know, nobody else is going for. So, there we go. I might as well just use it now, you know what I mean? Just for the hell of it. Yeah, y'all gotta pick the apples up. Oh, what the? I didn't mean to use that, but it is also kind of lame that you can't use the rockets and the slam at the same time to see if anybody's a retard. Oh, we got 2 retards in the lobby, real talk. I literally told them what to do and they still managed to fuck it up. That's actually funny. I won't lie though, like well, not on the first one, but like on the third and last one, I think there's 4 rounds, right? Or maybe there's only 3 for this one. It does get kind of brazy, because you can get screwed over by the RNG of where they spawn. But, like the first one, you know, there's plenty of time. You're gonna have to, like, keep up with this because of the boss's mechanic. Now you see what I can show. try to get as far away from the teammates as possible so they can get whatever one is closest to them. Like, see? The camera went kind of wacky there. My character is actually almost... Actually, might still die. I don't know, that was weird. My character was like glitched into the ground and I couldn't move for a little bit. A couple seconds. But, I almost got mogged on by the hypno shrooms. That would have been funny. Right after I said these other guys are retards for dying. I mean, they died to the mechanic. Not, See, the other guy learned. The L Parks guy. He's got a giga IQ. He figured it out. The other guy just like, can't figure it out after being told, can't figure it out after experiencing it, and the game literally tells you what to do. There's literally stuff marked on the map saying, yes, you should probably go over to this marker and see what it is. But I mean, there is a reason that... What up, I'll revive that guy in a second. I'm just calling this macro talk. Audio talk. Because what the... I'm glitched in the ground again. That was funny. I've actually never had that. And now I'm stuck. I literally can't get to the guy to That was weird. I've never had that glitch happen before where you glitch into the ground like that. I can't move. I've actually never seen that. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, real talk. And then my character, I think the second time I was just like caught on the enemy. I think. Or maybe it was like half underground, half, you know. We run this way. Because we're all kind of clustered up. Out the way! I see my character is stuck again. Like, yes. I don't know what. That's weird. Now there's hella apples back here. Did a teammate go for this one, or did he not? Because of a okay, he didn't. I was gonna say, if a teammate went for this one, I might be fucked over. Because all of them were over that way except one. Oh, that guy's 3 times in a row, three times in a row, and that sucker didn't learn. What the fuck? Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb, huh? Alright. Well, I should probably make sure I stay alive, because we still got... see, because this character is really weak, and now I can't see because of this bullshit. And my character's probably gonna die now. Yeah, because the character is really weak. And I couldn't see because of the mushrooms. Whatever. That's actually annoying. It doesn't count down the mech timer while you're in any other mode. Which is kind of bullshit. Like, these suckers aren't even shooting at the damn... Like, what is that guy doing? This sucker's down there jumping in the cheese. I'm dead. But, man, I'm gonna get off after this round's over, though, so... But yeah, as you could see, you can definitely get mogged on by the hypno shrooms. It's like the one boss where the ads are kind of crazy because they just swarm and they will spawn right on top of you. So none of the other bosses are really like that, to be honest. Even the super ones. I mean, they do. There are the ones that have like the mechs and stuff, but that's nothing too crazy. But yeah, it is 9 o'clock, so I'll save the chomper challenges if I play this again between now and Elden Ring. So, but yeah, I just wanted to, you know, hop on and see if I can unlock this real quick. Well, not the corn thing, but you know. this. Or this is still a corn ability, but see, the problem is it's not just something you can equip. It is a perk, so that's the only downside. And then like there's a super thing back here. I don't, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that skin, like, the skin that's over there that we just unlocked is actually way better than this one. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna be honest, like, looks-wise. I guess I'll look over here, see, because sometimes they have ones that you can buy with coins. They don't have that this time, but, from what I've seen, it's always 400,000. They should really just switch everything except the super bundle to coins or stars. But because see, there's the character thing. Well, actually, they don't show. I mean, they probably just show that because I just got it. Because I was gonna look and see and show all the stuff they've added over the course of the game, but there's not really that much. Because there is also that one ability for the super hero guy, but like, it's pretty powerful, but it's not worth the points. Because he's pretty squishy. So, Vampiric and Hero's Moment are pretty, like, necessary pretty much for op mode. But yeah, because there's the ability for him, the ability for the scientist, the wizard, then Swarm is technically a character. Even the Swarm is awful in op mode, but I'm sure if you had like a group of people in multiplayer all using the Swarm and getting the armor bonus for being together, that could be aids to play against. And they got the corn shield. And the Swarm. I'm trying to think. Didn't they add, I think they also added a Rose ability. But it was, yeah, Thorn Apart. Problem is, it's like really shitty, especially for 5. And here's the Sunflower. See, this Sunflower setup is actually still pretty good for op mode. Like, you get Sunbeam ammo. It's not as good as the one for the pea shooter minigun, but you have to actually get a kill for it to recharge. And then Shove is kind of nice. You can get the enemies off of you. And then... Oh wait, why did I gain health by healing allies? Yeah, I guess that is the... These vampiric flowers actually not that bad, but... Yeah, I can see this Blossom used to actually heal you and a teammate if there was no second teammate. So, plus it was less, it used to be 3 points instead of 5, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember if that's what pocket protection, I don't remember what my setup was, but. I'm not gonna lie, like this, the sunflower skin that I got on, like, what's this costume called? The Sun Monarch? Personally, this is my favorite skin in the whole game. I think it looks really cool. Like, it stands out, but it's not over the top. You know what I mean? And I got all these on, because this was the, pre-order stuff. then there's the thing for the dragging these nuts. The only thing I have on now for it is the tail you got for pre-ordering. It's like the Fireman hat and stuff. So, but yeah, it's definitely see that this one actually looks pretty cool though. The pink lemonade. I still think this one's pretty cool too, but it's a little too over the top. You know what I mean? So, the zombies pretty much got completely shafted. I mean, this wizard one is aight, but actually this one's kind of cool. But this was the one I bought, the first thing I bought with the stars. Because I saw it, I'm like, yo, that's actually lit. What the hell, you know? But, yeah, oh yeah, and this was another one of the pre-order things. Or I can't remember, was it I think this was like the pre-order bonus, and then like this fire hydrant stuff, and this was like for playing it, buying it earlier. So not like the pre-order bonus, but when they announced, oh, we released it early, I really don't remember, and it doesn't really matter, but alrighty, I'm trying to exit out, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I forgot you have to just click the, oh well. But yeah, because hopefully we got a legendary Golomatic for the All-Star. Unfortunately, I don't really, well, I don't know. I mean, this helmet is probably better, if I'm gonna be completely honest. But, yeah, that's kinda, but, because this is like the full grip, you know? Just Ultimate Champ Star. Kinda brazy with it. See, is this even, I feel like this isn't, uh, yeah, that's the actual Ultimate Champ Star. Hell, like, can you talk? But this fits it like way better. You know what I mean? Because this is kind of not like it's not shitty, but it just doesn't fit the whole aesthetic anywhere as good. So, yeah, that's gonna be all for now, though. That was kind of funny. We experienced that glitch twice in a row that I've never seen before. But that's gonna be all for now. So shout out to Wirt Rico for stopping in, and the bot, which you would think YouTube would have cracked down on that by now, because they got him out of the comments, but not the streams. Oh well. That's gonna be all for now. Let me check these in store real quick, I guess. They still just got that add-on deal bullshit going. But yeah, PS5. 2-point campus. What the suckers be coming out with? Random ass. Relayer. What is this bullshit? Role-playing strategies. Yeah, okay, I'm good. I'm Gucci. Submerged Hidden Depths. This looks like a shittier version of Biomutant. Yeah, just another open world clone bullshit. Because nowadays, open world games are pretty much completely off my radar. I mean, Elden Ring is different, mainly because, you know, you can not only be really creative and do whatever you want, and the game doesn't try to pin you down into certain stuff, but there's no difficulty selection or any bullshit, so. But yeah, it's only a week away, so. Well, you know, about a week. Because it's the 15th, so we got 10 days, but like I said, it's basically just 9. Because, well, when it comes to like playing at midnight, I don't know how much I would play, but eh, it kind of just depends how in depth the character creation is. You know what I mean? Like if it's some super basic type thing, I'll be like, well, I'll just whip up a character real quick, you know? But, I mean, there still is a small chance I don't get it. Like if I watch people when they have it early and they're like, damn, this shit dog shit. And then I'm watching and I'm like, oh yeah, this actually is dog. You know? But I mean, the only thing that I could see people complaining about is, oh, this game is too easy. This ain't a Souls game. Real talk. I'll be like, oh well, I don't care about that. You know what I mean? Like, it's clearly not going to be like dummy easy, but I do think that the game is going to be like quite cheesable in a lot of aspects, especially due to the open world. And I'm sure any boss that has any real difficulty is going to be one where it locks you in a small area, you know, not out in the open world like any of the dungeon bosses. So, but I am curious about like the sleep arrows, if they're actually going to be, because I didn't play the tech test, but I watched a video on it and they were really, really easy to get. So unless they change that, it might be kind of crazy. Because you can just buy it from a vendor for the I don't know what they call the souls in Elden Ring, but and then it can literally sleep pretty much anything except certain bosses. Which yeah, pretty much if the enemy is like made of stone or whatever, or stuff like that, or if it's a certain boss. But I mean, if you think about it, you would really only use them on bosses. You know what I mean? There's not like a super big reason, unless you get, you know, a lot of enemies aggroed at once. But we'll see. That's gonna be all for now, though. Cause yeah, we got Tiny Tina's Wonderlands coming out a month after, so. And I'm not gonna lie, at this point, I'm pretty much sold on getting that game, but because I was low key thinking about like not even fucking getting Elden Ring. I was like, this, you know what I mean? Then I found out that it's going to be actually allowing the player to be creative with stuff. Because the problem I thought might happen was they're like, oh yeah, it's open world and there's all this stuff, but they're going to be really gimmicky with it. And they're going to force you to, you know, you gotta go here and do this. And if you don't, your character's going to be dog shit, you know? You gotta do this in this manner, because we got invisible walls over everything. Real talk. But from what I saw, they're actually gonna let you climb on stuff with like the horse and all that, so that should be cool. Because I was like, oh, if they put, you know what I mean? It'd be like if Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart had, you know, invisible walls over everything, and you weren't allowed to try and like jump and be crazy with stuff and do stuff outside of the intended method. But that's pretty much what I look for in games now. Stuff that or games that let you do stuff in whatever creative way you want. Because that's why Rockstar games are uncreative drivel. Because they're like, oh, yep, you gotta do this the exact way I say to do it, or you fail the mission, we'll talk. Explosive Candy World? What the? So I could just be dumping out dog shit. You're like, I made a game. Okay, buddy. Well, I could say Friends Who Play 1, but it says release coming soon for this Monarch game. Offline play only? RPG? Yeah. Man, I can't remember what that, hold up. So I came back across it, but, see, I don't know if it's gonna come up if I type in, you know what I mean, like dungeons and, yeah, because I don't remember what that, oh, there it is, Dark Alliance, it's still 40 bones, but, it's definitely the type of game, even though people say it's bad and stuff. I mean, they probably fixed it by now. At least some of it. But that's the type of game I play. If it's like $9.99. But I'll stop rambling on. We'll talk. It's gonna be over now. So